best memory of 50 Cent. Ever since I met 50 Cent, he's always been stand up and probably the most truthful person I've ever met.
In making these accusations, in fact, the only thing that Demetrius was actually a victim. He got shot.
So he got to stab the guy. So I was like, oh man, so I got 2 knives. On the move, I go meet Meech. I said, listen, man, it's not gonna be a gang fight when you go out there. It's about to be some knife slaying. These old heads.
Lil Meech recently attacked 50 Cent, saying that 50 attempted to kill him while he was incarcerated. Word on the street is that Big Meech had to defend himself with a shank in prison, which is why 50 sent his inside men after him after rumors surfaced that Meech was snitching. More recently, reports surfaced that 50 Cent was hurt in a shootout, but that turned out to be false information, and 50 quickly deleted it. However, let's face it, if Big Meech decides to retaliate, this could be a sign of things to come. And 50, he's not stopping and is also bringing Lil Meech into the drama by calling him a rat, much like his father's. So what's the real deal? What's cap? And how deep is this beef? Let's get started. The streets don't take such accusations lightly, and Big Meech had to make a statement to clear his name after being trolled nonstop ever since these snitching rumors began to circulate. However, people weren't buying it, and the tension only increased.
I wasn't going to address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before dishonor, always with me.
And he went down. And when he went down, he and his brother were sentenced to 30 years.
But if we go back a little, Big Meech was working hard to get released early, and that was before these snitching allegations blew up in 2020, when COVID-19 was tearing through prisons. He filed for compassionate release, claiming that his heart problems and hypertension made him susceptible to the virus. But the feds weren't having it. A judge denied his request, citing his lengthy prison disciplinary record, which included being caught in possession of cell phones, weapons, and even drugs. Meanwhile, his brother and co-founder of the BMF, Terry Southwest, due to his personal health problems, T. Feiner was able to be released early in May 2020. However, let's face it, many people think that Big Meech wasn't merely trying to escape because of his health. The snitching allegations had already reached the prison walls, and Taryn Gangsta Williams, who served time with Meech, supported this in an interview, saying that Meech was typically a cool dude who stayed low. But there was one occasion when he had to grab his knife and get ready for battle.
One of his guys got into a fight, and by him being the face of the franchise, he had to go out there, and that's how the fight had popped off. And one of my Muslim brothers, they all went back to the unit, and they went to go gear up. So the whole South came together.
But before anything happened in the yard, the guards grabbed him, and Meech disappeared for a bit, supposedly to protect himself.
He said, what's your name? He said, Demetrius Flannery. And he pat Meech down, he told me to go back to the unit. I was happy because I had the weapons on me. Went back to my unit, they locked Big Meech up, and I didn't see Big Meech.
And it wasn't even finished there. Later, it was revealed that Meech was rolling deep inside. We're talking about being surrounded by up to 25 guys, all of whom had BMF tattoos on their necks. You don't move like that unless you're expecting trouble, and it's easy to understand why Meech felt the need for that level of security given all the failed hits that allegedly occurred.
I literally remember 25 guys after lunch will go to that rec yard with Big Meech. They're going to take over the weight pile, they're going to work out, they're going to hit the weights, do their little workout. And after that, Big Meech whoever got the wine, he gonna bottle the wine up, whoever cooked the food, he gonna bottle the food up, and he gonna sit in the cell.
This explains why he worked so hard to get that early release and all those health claims that may have been a front for the actual danger he was facing inside. Ever since the back and forth between 50 Cent and Big Meech began, Lil Meech has been caught in the crossfire. It began when 50 said he was considering canceling the BMF show to stop Meech Jr. from collecting those checks. And as if that wasn't enough, 50 claimed that Lil Meech had some serious drug misuse. Brick Baby came through and essentially co-signed everything 50 said in a recent Vlad TV interview. Brick Baby claimed to have hung out with Lil Meech and stated categorically that Lil Meech is a substance addict. That's a bold statement, but it didn't end there. 50 Cent told me that the person was showing up on set with a little more than he could handle on him, and that things got so bad that he had to be sent to rehab.
Big Meech, a dude that I was up under when I was 17, and I seen him and his dad hates and all that, but I didn't know him.
Wait.
His dad hates users.
Rick Baby also revealed how Big Meech allegedly feels about his son's behavior. According to him, Big Meech despises substance abuse, and he was deeply disappointed to see his son living such a lifestyle. Word is that Big Meech was also upset because, upon checking on his son's finances, he discovered that Lil Meech was broke, spending his money on designer clothes, and that he had gone from having $5 million to nothing.
I feel like Meech came home and felt like his son was a failure as far as what was going on.
A
'Cause
failure?
he's broke.
That's
You're
crazy.
broke. No, hold on. You're broke after your $5 million, and you gotta have it in the clothes habit, but you don't got nothing saved up, and you Big Meech son, you haven't found a way to run it up and take our name, and you gotta think what I'm saying.
Nevertheless, despite all of this drama, Lil Meech is still standing 10 toes down with his parents. He recently shared a photo of himself with Big Meech with the caption, "Death before dishonor." If that doesn't convey the message clearly, I don't know what it is. It's clear that he is standing up for his father, regardless of what is said in the streets. This loyalty may be the reason why 50 is coming for Lil Meech as well, calling him a snitch, just like his father. The BF series is based on Tammy Cowan's accounts. After Meech sold Tammy his life rights, she allegedly ran to 50 and revealed all about Meech's alleged snitching ways. Tona Cowan, who is frequently referred to as the First Lady of BMF, even claimed to have witnessed Tammy Cowan snitching to the federal government. What's more, Tessa even confronted Tammy about it, and things got so heated that they nearly got her locked up again while she was still on payroll.
What you did is start writing a man, and this man befriended you, gave you his life rights. And just because you've been a government informant since 2008, this woman is finished to take my life away from me. Take my whole life. I did my time. Out of them 200 people came, none of them said I'm on their...
And it appears that 50 isn't finished dragging this out. He's been hinting at a whole documentary about it. He even posted on Instagram the truth and nothing but the truth. And as you are all aware, when 50 decides to get petty, he doesn't let up. This time, he went all in on Lil Meech, posting pictures from the BMF show. But in each one, he altered Lil Meech's face. If that wasn't enough, 50 added a caption that read, "This is fire." I let you remind Roy of a 50 Cent move, and if you thought it couldn't get any messier, it does, since Lil Meech was recently seen hanging out with Rick Ross's 50's Floyd Mayweather. A longtime nemesis was hanging out with them at the club. You know how the internet works, so people started speculating right away that this meetup was about more than simply popping bottles. Rumors circulated that they were planning a hit on 50 Cent to punish him for tarnishing their reputations and to stoke the flames even more. Floyd allegedly gave Lil Meech some stacks during that night out, and Lil Meech made sure everyone knew by going straight to Instagram to show off the money and tag Floyd, as if it didn't matter in the midst of all this commotion brewing. It's understandable why the internet went into a frenzy when claims surfaced that 50 Cent had been hurt in a shootout, and people assumed it had something to do with this ongoing beef. Of course, 50 wasn't going to let that go, so he quickly put an end to the rumors by posting a screenshot of the viral TikTok that cited TMZ as the source on Instagram. In typical 50 fashion, his caption read, "Don't worry, I'm going to make it because this is fake news." It's no wonder 50's been going in on Lil Meech too, because in his eyes, Lil Meech is a snitch, just like his pops. However, even if 50 did pull strings to get at Big Meech, he's been incredibly vocal for years about how he doesn't gang bang or mess with that street life anymore. And Lil Meech is keeping this drama alive and airing out. Accusation, it seems like he's bringing 50 back into the mess. And as we all know, That's a surefire way to get into a right-to case. The situation is becoming even more chaotic, and it seems like it will only get worse from here. However, I have to ask you, do you think 50 Cent actually had inside men go after Big Meech in jail, or is this all just a number of crazy rumors that got out of control? What's up with Lil Meech? Is he truly supporting his pops, or is 50 right about him? Please share your thoughts in the comments section below, and don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons so you don't miss any updates.